good, collective? What's good? What's good? How is everybody doing? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for tuning in to Midheaven Tarot. I have some energies out here, and this is wild, y'all. You have somebody that is absolutely obsessed with you. And um this is somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while. This is somebody that you have that maybe you were in some sort of a connection with, some sort of a partnership, could be an ex, could be even family, right? Like, but this is someone that it's like you haven't spoken to them in some time. There's been broken communication. This individual is, you see how she is going on to the laptop like all slithery, like, you know what I'm saying? Like all conspicuous. She's going to the laptop all conspicuous. This is giving me that someone could possibly be watching you on your social media. If you are a social influencer, if you create content, or if you just someone who posts on your social media a lot, this is someone who's going back, like investigating something, investigating you, looking into you, going into your accounts. They may be hiding behind fake accounts, okay? But they're absolutely still checking in on you secretly. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? They're doing this when they are alone. So I don't know if this person is in another commitment. We will look into that. But they're doing this when they are alone, when they have alone time. Okay. And they're doing that to avoid some sort of a conflict. So it is giving me that they may be in another commitment, another relationship of some sort, where they're not really supposed to be, like still checking in on you and seeing what you got going on, but they are. And they're doing it privately to avoid some sort of conflict. They're hiding. They're hiding their obsession for you. Okay, their passion even for you. All right. So thank you for tapping in. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new visitor, please take a moment to subscribe. If this message resonates with you, if you like my vibe, you like the way I read, or any of those things, go ahead and join the tribe. We would love to have you. All right. Yeah, we're going to look and see what's going on, y'all. We're going to look and see what's going on. I'm going to continue to use these and get a little more clarification. I need a little more clarification on this. But yeah, they definitely keeping tabs on you, collective. They're definitely doing it. I find this kind of energy comical. I mean, we kind of like, I ain't gonna say we all been there, but you know, right now I don't see anything necessarily negative. I see that they are keeping tabs on you to avoid conflict with someone who's probably in their environment. And so they're kind of hiding that they may be a little bit obsessed with you. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Reverse Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that you had some sort of a failed relationship with. There was some failure here. Okay. And with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse, that lets me know that had things between the two of you gone right, this could have been very much a very stable, very prosperous, very successful partnership, relationship, familyship, romance, whatever it was for you. Okay. This could have been very successful with this Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So that lets me know that there was some failure there. All right. It wasn't able to really maybe even get off the ground the way one or the both of you hoped it would. Okay. Maybe you hoped it would. Clarify the Hermit. The Emperor. Okay. So now this is giving toxic. The reverse Emperor. I'm going to move this Devil card. I'm going to prop it up right here, because I think that's like the overall energy here. Now, the Devil card could also be, I said I didn't see anything toxic out here. That's because from the Devil card, I got more so like they're obsessed, but sometimes I guess you could see obsession as toxic. I don't know. It just depends. You know what I mean? It depends on the individual. Sometimes things don't work out between two people, and it's not so easy to move on emotionally, even if you move on physically, like get in another relationship. And so, I mean, we don't mean no harm, but you still check in. You still checking on the person. It's making sure they straight, making sure they good, whatever the case may be. But this devil card with this reverse emperor, though, that devil card could be like there's some toxic love there going on that they have for you. There's a toxic obsession that they have for you. Okay. But it seems that they are absolutely keeping tabs on you for some reason. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, the reverse tower. So they do this when they're alone to, again, avoid conflict, to, again, avoid whatever they have going on with whomever they have it going on. They don't want a collapse of what they have going on. So they're trying to avoid, like, causing any kind of chaos or calamity to their current partnership or what they're currently working on as it regards to another person. So they're waiting until they are alone to avoid conflict. I'm hearing conflict or a collapse in what they are collaborating with someone else on. Okay. Clarify the Five of Wands. The Magician. Mm. 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 Ooh, now that is, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta clarify that Magician. Clarify the Magician. Three of Wands. The people that they have around them that they're collaborating with could be prone to doing magic of some sort, like spell casting of some sort. So maybe they are going in secret and they're hiding their affection for you in a way that seems a bit obsessive because they are trying to keep tabs on you without stirring up something. That's wow. Okay. Um, Clarify the Sun. They're hiding something. Oh wow. Look at this, y'all. You got the reverse swords and the Ace of Cups upright. They're hiding that they still love you and they still want to make an offer to you. They want to recover whatever it was you had with them. But there's something or someone in their environment that is keeping them from being able to come towards you. Is this someone from the collective's past? Let's figure that out, because I need to know that. Is this someone's from the is this someone from the collective's past, or is this a new person? But see, with this reverse Four of Wands and this reverse Ten of Pentacles, past, yep. Somebody is not willing to change something. This is a past person. Okay. Yeah, somebody wasn't willing to make a change. Somebody wasn't willing to make a change. Clarify this magician card with this Three of Wands. I ain't like the way that came out. Thank you. Justice. This is their justice. Oh, this is your justice. Okay. That makes so much sense. All right, let me break this down. Basically, whoever this was that you were in a past relationship with, that you may have really thought that you guys could build something with, have a lot of growth, success, and prosperity, both in love and in financial matters and just stability all around with this individual. Okay, so basically, they was acting janky throughout the whole connection, and so y'all, the relationship didn't work. This individual may have, okay, they are still in your energy because they are not over what y'all could have had. Okay, they are not over what you provided to them. They're not over the way it felt with you, but they are hiding this passion for you, this love for you, this outright obsession for you. They're hiding it. They have no choice but to, because they're in another relationship. They're in another connection. They're in another collaboration. Okay. And for whatever reason, they don't want that to falter. They don't want to. They don't want to get out of this collaboration that they're in with whomever they're in it with, but their heart is towards you. And so what Spirit is saying is that they're doing this, yes, to avoid conflict, but it is also the justice of how they treated the relationship when they had an opportunity to do right by you, and they did not do right by you. And so therefore, the justice for you is that they're feeling everything that you felt at that time for them, while they were, you know what I'm saying, like stomping all over your emotions and mistreating your emotions. They're feeling those emotions now, but they can't move on them. And that is how justice is being served to this individual, because you were actually their Four of Wands and their Ten of Pentacles. Yep. But they didn't want to change. They refused to change, right? They didn't want to change. And so it caused a separation. It caused a breakup. Yep. Well, let's look at some more. Give me this reverse emperor. Why is the emperor in the reverse? Because they didn't want to show up as the emperor that they were supposed to be. Now they have to sit in the reverse emperor and be in hermit mode and watch you from afar. Them watching you from afar, having to watch you from afar, is the justice. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, because they didn't show up. They chose not to show up for you. They chose not to show up in the connection the way that they needed to. They chose not to show up. And so now they're sitting in this reverse emperor energy and watching you from afar secretly and having to do it in secret. Tapping in, checking in, hiding behind accounts. Okay? Clarify this tower. Three of Pentacles in the tower. Mm. Queen of Pentacles. So what this is giving me is that this person is, yeah, they are nurturing something else. They're nurturing something else, but that something else is, it looks like it's more of a financial fulfillment, to be honest. This person could be a Capricorn, okay? I'm looking at the little goat things on the plus Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. But it could be an earth energy period, Virgo, Taurus. All right. And we got the reverse emperor out here. So this is definitely a earth sign, heavy earth sign. Okay. Could be some Libra, but heavy earth sign. Gemini. Let's see. What was the reason for, like, let me figure out. Queen of Swords. Clarify. One more. Knight of Wands. Okay, so they want to communicate, right? Or maybe you communicated something that made them feel a bit childish. Mm. Maybe you communicate with such clarity that it made them feel a little, maybe a little insecure. And so that caused a little stagnation in how they decided to, or not even deciding to, maybe come in and try to make things right. Like they didn't come in and make things right because they know something about you is very perceptive, very keen. And if you're sitting as the Queen of Swords, then you're not in your emotions like at all. Your boundaries are firm. And so maybe they just don't know what to say. Oh, baby, that baby. They don't know what to say. And this is what keeps them from taking any kind of action, or have kept them in the past, at least, from taking any kind of action. I mean, as of right now, I'm looking at the fact that they're in another collaboration, another partnership, and they don't necessarily want for that one to collapse. They're nurturing that one too, but maybe what do they want with the collective? That what keeps them tapping in? What are they going to see? Why do they do that? I mean, I see here that they want to recover some sort of a love offer. They're hiding that they want to recover a love offer. They want to recover. Why do they keep tapping in with the collective? King of Wands. Three of Cups. Page of Wands. Okay, so they may still have a lot of attraction for you, for one. They may have a lot of attraction for you. Clarify the Three of Cups. Reverse Four of Pentacles. They don't want you to go, they don't want you to have something without them. They consider you theirs. Wow. They consider you theirs. They still consider you theirs. Okay. So they still have a lot of passion for you, and that's not a problem, I guess. I mean, probably not a problem for you. It might be a problem for them and whoever else they with, but they still consider you to be theirs. And Spirit is saying they may be a little bit led by, their wand or their pocketbook. You know what I mean? They might be a little bit led by that. So they still have a lot of maybe sexual chemistry for you or sexual desire for you. Um, and they kind of don't want you giving that to nobody else, though. And that's a problem. That's a problem, especially if you single, collective, or you already in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a problem, because if it's not gonna be you, it's gonna be somebody, right? Like, eventually, anyway. Because this could be a situation that you are absolutely healing from, or have been on a healing journey, because this was sitting in this had the potential of the Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Yeah, but they know you don't play the radio though. That's the thing. They know you are very keen, very intuitive, but not from like you're not sitting in your heart space. Maybe when it comes to them, you're not sitting in your heart space anymore. Yeah. And maybe they used to see you as a little bit naive with this page of cups. Mm. But you have turned into a queen of swords. You turned into a queen of swords. So they may not even know how to come towards you right now because you're not the same. And if they checking in on your socials and shit, they definitely see the change in you. The change that they didn't want to make. But you went off and made that change, right? Like you went off and became a better version of yourself. You went off and stopped pouring into things that no longer serve you, maybe. Yeah, you learned how to say no to things, learn how to like communicate in a way that maybe they don't feel adequate enough to communicate in, which is probably why they didn't come back towards you. They just decided to nurture this three of pentacles. Hidden agenda. Okay. Tell us more. Yeah. Secret intentions. Safe space. See, the thing is that in oh, I don't know why this is giving me like this is somebody who maybe just made a bad decision, right? And you could have, because this bottom of this card says too helpful to trust, right? Like you were too helpful for them to trust you. What kind of foolishness? But look, listen, sometimes people are like, when you are really nice and really sweet and really giving and really kind-hearted, when people have deep trauma, they will see that as a red flag. Like you are baiting them. Look, oh, I didn't even see that. Yo, that's crazy, bro. I didn't even see that. You are baiting them. Do you see that hook? Do you see that hook right there? I didn't even see that until I said baiting them. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know why I feel bad for them, kind of. Like empathetically. You know what I'm saying? Because look, we all human and we make mistakes, bro. I've been there. I guess that's why. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I've been there where I, cut someone or something off before I should have, and then didn't know how to make it right. And then when I tried to make it right, it was too late. So I kind of this is what this is giving me. Like they want to make it right. They may not know how to make it right. And it may be too late for them to make it right in one way. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not be open to it, like having anything with them in the future. And then if they're in this other collaboration, this other partnership that doesn't afford them the freedom to be able to reach out to you for real, then, but this is giving me that they thought you had a hidden agenda, that you had a hidden agenda, that you were baiting them. And now they see that you was a safe space, that you weren't baiting them. You didn't have a hidden agenda. You weren't trying to manipulate them. Now they see that you would have been the safe space. Wow. 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 Okay, tell me more. Let it go. And they let it go. Oh, man. Man. They let it go. They released it. Emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. This is giving me like, and I've been in this position too, where someone released you, like they let you go, probably because they thought you had some sort of a hidden agenda or you were baiting them. They see now that you were a safe space. And maybe this is what you tried to provide. Maybe you have a protective, nurturing quality. Maybe you have clear communication, right? Like you communicate in a certain frequency that, again, with this Page of Cups, they may not have been able to even really process like your level of communication. You feel me? Like, so it kind of made things go bad, like stagnate. Um, but they let it go. Um, and I feel like they had intentions to come back. Well, what happened? They may have had intentions to come back. I have fake flexing. Mm, maybe they had some sort of money issues. Maybe there was something going on. Clarify fake flexing. Or maybe they thought ending harmful patterns. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 That's what this is giving. This is given that they let the situation go, right? Because in letting it go, they thought it would come back. They thought you would come back. In letting you go, they thought you would come back. Yo, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I'm getting. And this is where the toxicity comes in. Oh my goodness. Look, this person thought you had a hidden agenda, okay? And you may have been very protective and you may have actually tried to make them feel safe around you and with you. It's giving that you're very nurturing, that you're very kind, right? But they thought that that was a bait. So they let you go. They let you go in an attempt to prove that they were either right or wrong about your motives. Oh my God, this is so manipulative. I'm trying to explain this correctly because I have never, in all of the times that I've read, I've never picked this energy up. This individual basically tried to call your bluff. They walked away from you and let you go to see if you were really a safe space. Like, and but their idea of safe space, in other words, what they think a safe space is that you would be somebody that they could just walk all over, that they could be janky towards, that they could be, love bomby towards, that they could be juggly, like they're juggling you but with somebody else and all this other foolishness. They thought that if you were a safe space that you would accept them, including their toxicity. They were not expecting for you to go off and break a cycle here. They were not expecting for you to end a harmful pattern. Come in. Brown paper. Okay, we'll put it in. I'm literally recording. Um, but go ahead and put it in because you're gonna have to come back in anyway. Cool. Yeah, you are. You passing me stuff. I mean, I could be there like you can't be in here. It's just um, what was I saying? The brown paper worked just fine. Yeah. You printing a letter or something? Oh. Um, so this fake flexing is giving me like they basically was trying to call your bluff. They were trying to call your bluff. They were trying to say that they needed a chance to recharge. They needed a chance to take a break. They needed a break. They needed this. But their intentions was to come back. But their intentions was for you to come back. If you had a went back, then they would have said that, okay, you're a safe space. But in all honesty, if you had a went back, you would have been going back under the frequency of toxic love. Okay, because this is very toxic. This person basically wanted you to accept their toxicities, and if you accepted their toxicities, then you are a safe space. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't gonna be able to do it. If you anything like me, ain't gonna be able to do it. All right. I give you so much a window of time for you to see like what it is and what it ain't. And if you insisting on being in this fake ass energy right here, then I will break the cycle. And that's what you did, collective. You broke the cycle. You broke the cycle. Now this could be something that had maybe failed for a couple of times, a few times over many years, because some people end up in these patterns in their relationships for many, many years. That's wild, bro. And you stepped off into a new beginning and decided to go another way. And this is the justice for them trying to play with your mind, for one, and your heart, because you literally were a safe space. I'm saying? Like, it's given that you literally were a safe space. But you're not a safe space, like in the sense of like I'm gonna be your doormat, or I'm gonna let you have me on some sort of a fishing line. Like you ain't finna have me on no yo-yo string. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not a safe space like that. But if you're gonna reciprocate, I'm a safe space. If you want to grow together, I'm a safe space. If you want to give to me and receive from me, I'm a safe space. But this is not given that they understood the assignment, like at all. They didn't understand the assignment. I split the deck and I got energy vampire. Huh, huh. Let's see. Soul contracts. Mmm. Mmm. Now this is getting more and more toxic. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, now this brings in another level, because see, now it's starting to unfold what this person's agenda was. And the whole time, while they thought you had an agenda, they had an agenda, and this was their agenda. This was their agenda. Their agenda was not to present to you that they were a safe space. Okay? The safe space comes in with you. With you. So on one hand, this person was very conflicted and very confused in their energies, because on one hand they actually may have cared for you and actually really did care for you and actually probably did see a future with you, but their trauma and their drama and their toxicity made them feel like you were trying to bait them. You were trying to bait them. So they took advantage of the safety you were trying to provide, and they let you go. Now, their agenda was at the point of letting you go. This is where their hidden agenda is coming in at, because in letting you go and walking away from you and putting you in third party situations, you see how there's three hearts here. So you weren't even the only person. You weren't even the only person in this person's energy, bro. Like, they let you go. The hidden agenda was to see if you would come back. hmm To see if you would come back. It's given that they were attempting to put you in some sort of a karmic connection, karmic relationship. They wanted you to participate in a karmic soul contract. Now, this is the thing. This whole situation could have been a karmic soul contract, right? But this is not giving me that. This is giving me that there was absolutely the potential for a Four of Wands and a Ten of Pentacles situation. But this person, in their toxicities, in their BS, right? In their like outright hellionship. That's so not a word, but you get where I'm coming from. You get what I'm trying to say. They wanted to initiate they wanted to initiate you into a soul contract. In order to do that, there was a certain aspect of love bombing that they wanted to utilize in order to initiate the soul contract. And maybe they felt like they had did it. They were successful at it. This is a part of their motherfucking retirement goals. So that like, I got to get some more information on this. I mean, because now this is giving me like, some finances or something is involved. Future planning and stuff, relaxation earned. Like if they put you in a soul contract and then love bombed you, they would be compensated for it or something. Hold on, we got to go deeper. We got to go deeper. Clarify retirement goals. Triggered. Yeah. Yeah. I can't make this up. Bag secured. I don't right now know how that would play out on their end or how that was supposed to play out. But this is somebody who was absolutely love bombing people for the sake of gaining some sort of financial security. The issue is that with you, with you, mm, there are absolutely feelings that they have at this point discovered, or even if they knew it then, they're absolutely subtle feelings of like really liking you and really being into you. But because of the way that they handled the situation by trying to love bomb you or put you in some sort of a karmic connection that was never supposed to be karmic, if that makes sense, like the justice for you is that now they have to sit and watch you in private and sneak around, and they are in another collaboration with someone that is very volatile, right? To avoid conflict, they can't be out in the open with how they feel about you, and this is eating their ass up. Because if it wasn't eating their ass up, they wouldn't be sneaking off in the middle of the night, opening up their laptop and shit and turning the damn light down on it so not to disturb their person that's sleeping in the bed. You know how you can turn the light on down on a laptop. They wouldn't be doing all that. They wouldn't be muting the damn social media page and stuff and keeping the volume low so nobody know what they're looking at and can hear nothing. Okay? They wouldn't be moving like that. They wouldn't even have to. But this is the justice that your spirit team, your ancestors, your whoever you believe in, the Most High is it's kind of like, So what is given is that they initiated and turned what could have been a good connection, whether this is romantic, whether this is friendship, whether this is family, really. They they turned what could have been a very successful relationship into a karmic one. They turned it into that. They turned it into that. And so now they have to sit in that karma that they turned. You are not sharing in this because you didn't participate. You broke the cycle. You broke the cycle and went towards a new beginning. It's given like when you started realizing like, yo, like this, like you holla at me, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like it's given that there came a point where you had to just say, okay, I gotta go. Because that's not what a safe space means. A safe space doesn't mean that I'm a doormat. A safe space doesn't mean that you can use me as as an emotional punching bag. That's not what safe space means. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and why would you abuse the safe space? If you abuse the safe space, then it's not going to be so safe after a while, right? But that's what they did. That's what they did. They abused the safe space, thinking that you had a hidden agenda. That's crazy. I want to know more about this soul contract on red. Ignore messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. This is all giving me tactics. It's giving me tactics. Man, it's giving me tactics. Like these are all of the tactics that they utilized in order to create a karmic bond where there didn't have to be one. Now with this safe space and this love bomb lining up like this, I didn't intend to do that, but I subconsciously just sat that there. They love bombed their safe space. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. They love bombed their safe space. And let me explain something to you. They are full aware now that you indeed were a safe space. They are full aware. There's no question in their mind. There's no nothing. They are fully aware that you were actually a safe space and they love bombed it. So the justice is that they cannot come back to it. That's the justice. They cannot come back to it. I mean, either because where they are, they can't reach out, they can't show any interest, they can't, they're in some sort of a relationship prison, um, or because you're not open to communication, whichever one. Okay. So take this as it resonates, you know what I'm saying? Like, how it resonates for you. What is the collective feeling about this person? I want to know what you would be feeling right now about this person. And then I'm going to get out some yeah, let me use this one. She put the paper in there and she ain't print nothing. How is the collective feeling about this individual? Can't be messing over good people, man. Safe space absolutely does not mean that you could just, you know what I'm saying, love bomb. I mean, I don't even know. I guess this person has so much, they had a lot going on. It seems like they had a lot going on. Their mindset towards, for one, love, for two, finances. It seems like they use love to meet financial needs. But doing that has trapped them in something that, yes, they are sitting as the Queen of Pentacles of. So they're nurturing it, but it's the Queen of Pentacles. It's not even the Queen of Cups. Ain't no Queen of Cups out here. Ain't no real emotions out here, really. You know what I mean? Like, as it relates to this individual, like they don't use their heart. They're using their needs, their wants, their necessities. And whoever they can love bomb and put in a karmic cycle in order to get their needs met, that's what they'll do. How does the collective feel about this individual? Okay, you see through the bullshit, straight up and down. You see through it. You may have always saw through it, You may have always saw through it. Um, you may have always saw through it, which is why you were able to break a certain cycle. And it may have made this person feel like, see, it's like I keep hearing, see, I told you so. See, I told you so. They weren't trying to be no safe space. They weren't really trying to be no safe space. But again, safe space does not mean doormat. Safe space does not mean a punching bag, bro. Safe space does not mean I'm your sparring partner. I keep hearing, hey, see, I told you. With the fake flexing in the, because you broke the cycle because you decided not to participate anymore. They talking about, oh, I see, I told you they was fake. I told you they was fake. No, you weren't. It's just that you were able to see behind the veil from the get-go. And still you offered to be a safe space. And still you offered. Now, if you didn't see it from the beginning, you eventually did. And you see through it now, though, for sure. You see through it now. Tell me more. How does the collective feel about this individual? That it was all about money, that it was something about money. You see through the veil that something has to do with money. Wow. That maybe they wanted you for your money. I don't know what if you were very successful financially stable, they wanted you for money. Tell me more. But you're a very mature woman. You may be a little older than this person. Again, this could be anybody, y'all. This could be a partner. This could be a family member, a child. This could be anybody, okay? Yeah. So you may be a little older than them, or you're just more mature than them, energetically, mentally, emotionally. Okay? Because I have, again, the Queen of Swords out here, and followed by a Page of Cups. Child. So it's giving you may be sitting in that Queen of Swords while they are sitting in a Page of Cups energy, which is why they're not able to come back towards you because they absolutely haven't grown up at all. All right. They're not really um getting that. Maybe they're not getting that the way they have handled you was not the way they should have handled you. But I feel like to some degree they know they're wrong, and they also know that there was something more to the relationship with you. Again, you may not have been the only person that they were dealing with, but there's something about you that keeps them sneaking away in the middle of the day when whoever they with going down to the corner store to buy Black and Miles, then that's the time that they decide to get on their phone and on their laptop to just see if you done said anything and put up a new picture, if you looking cute, if whatever, child. Okay? This when they whoever they with and whoever they round is at the corner store buy Black and Miles and Swisher Sweets or whatever, okay? This is when they decide, let me go see what she doing. Let me go see what he doing. Sounds miserable. Sounds miserable. Oh God. False. Okay. And distant future. What is that? Documents, info, statements, agreements. Okay. Clarify, clarify false. Something's ancestors. Flying monkey. Okay, so this is giving me that you, okay, even though you see exactly what was going on with this person. Okay. So this reading is really going to be confirmation for whoever resonates with. You see everything that's coming out, like in the cards, like you saw that there is something going on where it's like some sort of a money grab concerning either out of your pockets, they were trying to get money, or from your energy. Because remember, we did have the energy vampire come out, but I didn't take it out. So either they were trying to energetically get like wealth and stability and retirement, child, and everything from your energy, or they were actually trying to get you to like be in a toxic situation so they can start getting into your pockets. Okay. So you as a mature woman, male, whichever one, but this says woman, okay? Um, you could see what this was all about. All right. So that false, see how on this card it has like truth, false, blah, 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 blah. You see actually that there's some truth to certain things, and then there's some untruths to other things, right? Like you see it for what it is. And so when I'm saying that this person actually low-key had some real feelings for you, they did. You may know that that is the truth, but you also know that the way they operated in the connection was false. Like they showed up in a way that was not truthful. Like they didn't show up. They chose to be in opposition to you, and really in opposition to their own ancestors, because y'all should have been in the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles upright. And so you may have had a lot of questions as to what is okay. You could have had a lot of questions about what is true and what is false. And your ancestors had to come in and help you see what was true and what was false. And it made this person appear to be in opposition towards you, appear to be a whole flying monkey out here. And that's really what they was, like flying by the seat of their motherfucking pants. Okay. Because they made a lot of decisions that actually didn't honor the way they would have and could have and did feel even at that time. Like they made decisions with their head, they made decisions with their greed, they made decisions with possibly their lust, they made decisions with a lot of things, but they didn't make no decisions with their heart, other than the fact that maybe all of those things that I just listed are the things that they love. They love money, they love sex, okay? And they love to feel like they tricking and manipulating and mentally manipulating people. I don't know. Okay. But that's what that's giving me. Clarify distant future. Earth angel. Look. Yeah. Yeah. You went towards your future. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Your ancestors had you on point though. Your spirit team had you on point the whole time. So when this person is sitting around like, oh, I don't know if they're doing it now though, because I'm still like, I'm getting what's making me feel like this person sees it clearly now is that they keep running their behind back in secret, tapping into what you got going on. If the love bombing didn't work, and this person, if you in the collective has gone on with their life, then you should probably move on with yours. But you're not doing that because there's no more opportunity to love bomb the collective. Like at all. You understand what I'm saying? There's no more opportunity for that. And I got a feeling that you know that. You know that collective. You know that there's no more opportunity for you to be love bombed, for you to be forced into a soul contract built on toxicity so somebody can harvest your energy. You know that there's no more opportunity, but does this person know that there's no more opportunity? Because you have gone off and moved into and become a whole earth angel, which is what you were to begin with, which is why you were trying to be a safe space for them. But ain't no angel, no pushover. Ain't no angel, no punching bag. Ain't no angel, no doormat. They're actually quite terrifying. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you moved on and went towards your future. Clarify that, earth angel. Tell me more. Tell me more. Now they need your help. They're upset now. This conflict. And it's possible that you could, I'm picking up that you could see that there may have been conflict or something going on with them when you were in a connection with them and you attempted to help. And you also may be an earth angel that comes into people's lives for the sake of helping where they are conflicted, where they are like, you know what I mean? Like where they are uneased or diseased or unhealthy in their spirit. And if this is not what you attempted to do for this person, which is very much given that you did, you are absolutely on the path to being able to do that now because you trusted the information of your ancestors. You trusted their guidance. You trusted their guidance when you chose not to go back to this situation. Okay. So again, take what resonate and leave what does not. I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some earth energy out here, some logo energy, so you may be able to decipher from these symbols, these logos, who it is in your energy that is still watching you. But more than likely you already know. I'm gonna just get some logos out here to confirm for you, okay? And see what comes out. Give me some energy surrounding this person who is watching the collective. What are some of the things that would be a symbol of something that they Ben and Jerry's. This person could like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Okay. Hell, they could work for Ben and Jerry's. They may be from Vermont. All right. But they could really like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. They could wear beats. They could have beat headphones. Okay. They could make music, but they have beats, some sort of beats or the headphones. Okay. What else? Let Go and DreamWorks. DreamWorks is the movie producing people, ain't it? Hmm. Let Go. I don't know. I'm just tell you the logos, okay? And you if they resonate, you'll know how they resonate, okay? I don't know if this person, is a part of, production and movies or did again with the beats and everything. I'm not really sure. They could like movies. Y'all could have sat up and watched a lot of movies eating Ben and Jerry's. I'm not sure, okay? I'm really not sure, but you will know how these logos appear in the life of the person who is in your energy. I'm gonna also get you some state energy out here, and then we will wrap this one up. I don't think they're gonna try to like maybe come towards you. It seems like they have their hands full with someone else. And I don't think that they have the confidence really to reach out. I don't think they have the confidence to reach out, at least not at this time. Okay, let's get you some state energy. This could be a state that you live in, they live in, where you are from, where they are from, where you were born, where they were born. We have Alabama. We have Michigan. We have Florida. Okay, one more. And we have South Dakota. South Dakota. Whoa. All right, collective, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Again, if you have not subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe and join the family. Would love to have you here. Okay. And did I say hit the like button? Hit the like button. Do that for your girl. Exchange your little energy with me, all right? Show your support. I greatly appreciate it. And turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I'm back with another message. And I will see you guys on the next video. All right, peace, family.